Howdy, y'all. Well, I'm finally getting around to shooting Viejo's Walter's bullets that he sent me. I had broke that scope on it on my 44 that I had on, and I never did get to them. And I finally decided to replace the scope. Actually, I bought this scope, this BSA scope. I put it on the 22 barrel, tested it, holding zero pretty good with a 22. So we're going to swap it to the 44 barrel. We're going to test it. I'm already suspicious of it because I tried sighting it in. With my cast bullets load that I know was 1.5 inches at 50 yards with the old scope before it broke. It's not doing too good right now, so. But anyway, so we're gonna shoot, at least try to shoot a few rounds of the Walters. This is the M&P 432 234, if that's right. I can't remember now, but it's in the Penta hollow points. They're, I want to say 195 grains or something like that. A little lighter than mine. These are 230s. We're running the same powder charge, so let's load them up and shoot them. I have no idea where it hit. I don't think this scope is already not holding up. You definitely tell these are lighter bullets. They don't quite, not quite as much recoil. That hit probably 3 o'clock, about 3 inches from the bullseye. And the first one didn't even hit the paper. I don't know. Let's shoot a few more here and see. I think it shot way off onto my next target. Wow. It shot 8 inches below going 8 inches low. All right, well, I'm gonna do some evaluation here, and then we'll see. Well, okay, so we're back from the range. Wasn't pretty. We did some sight in with the 230s, the SST 432 230s out of my own mold. I know before the previous scope that NC Star broke on me, I was holding about 1.5 inches or so groups at 50 yards with it, all day long with it. So put this thing on the shelf for a while till I could figure out something. So I got to looking, and obviously there's cheap and there's expensive, and that's all there is on pistol scopes. There isn't any in between. So I thought, well, let me try this BSA. And I looked around and thought I did some research, but I guess I didn't do enough. I seen where I finally found video of Fortune Cookie 45 did video on it a year or two ago, and it didn't hold up for him. So now on the 22, it was holding, groups like that at 50. That's not too bad, I don't think. So we swapped it over to the 44 barrel. Basically just loosened up the rings, mounted it right onto the base onto the 44 barrel, tightened it back up. I've already checked everything again. They're all torqued down right, so it's not loose. But anyway, did sight in with my bullets and was not getting anywhere. So okay, well, let's try 5 of the bullets that Walter had sent me, and that's a 5-shot group. Yeah, there's only 3 on the paper. The load is, I'm using the same powder charge as my 230s. They actually take up the exact same case capacity once at the crimp groove. So case capacity was the same, just one's 230 and one was about 195. So this was me trying to sight in with my SST bullets. Some of the shots that I was shooting here were hitting at this target next to it, over here, so kind of hard to hold all this in here, but after I shot Walter's bullets, and I gotta say, this is 44 specials. Those are all loads were all 44 specials, so we ain't even gotten to the hot stuff yet. So I pulled out some the Lee Tumble Lube 44 bullet. I can't remember what it is, but and I want to say that they're loaded with unique, so they're not real hard hitting, but you definitely can tell they were a little hotter than the 44 specials. But same thing, 5 shots. None of that's acceptable. I know that load is better than that, but it ain't a real good load, but it's better than that. So Things getting taken off, getting boxed up and sent back to BSA as soon as I can get the paperwork started. So Walter, bullet's on hold again until I can find me a scope. Right now at this point it's burst. That's about it. That's the only thing I can find that I want to use on this 44. So, because technically I want a adjustable objective for this scope, or for this barrel, and it's just not happening with the cheap scope. So maybe Link from Discovery Optics, maybe they'll come up with something soon. I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on their website, but I know he listened to us pretty good on that chat that one night. So anyway, sorry Walter, we'll get back to the range with him again soon. Let's end this video, not be rambling along. So thanks for watching, everybody.